Okay, so I'm extremely excited today, possibly the most excited I've ever been for a first impression, because the product that I'm going to be trying out today is one that has been on my makeup wish list for the longest time, but it's not very kind of easily or affordably accessible here in the UK, so I've just kind of never got around to buying it. What's my hair doing? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Okay, so the product that we're going to be trying out today is the This is it. I mean, this is it. Everything that you need, it is it. The Your Skin But Better CC Plus cream. It's a colour correcting full coverage cream. From what I understand, this is far more than just your typical CC cream. It claims to do loads of different things. The reason why I was so excited to try this was because it's the one product that I've literally heard nobody ranting about. Like, I've not heard a bad word said against this product. The hype is massive, and yeah, I'm so into the idea of it right now. So I actually picked this up from Selfridges. If you're in the UK, you'll be familiar with Selfridges. It's basically quite a high-end department store. I didn't even know that it had come to Selfridges until I was just like perusing the app one day, and then I spotted it and I was like, is that it? Is it really it? Could it be? And it was it. I mean, so excited. This cost me £30. I got it in the shade Fair. I was a bit torn between light and fair. I went for fair. So I'm basically just going to be trying it on today. We will do a first impression. And as always, I'll be going away wearing it for a few days. And then once I've formed an opinion, I'll be back to give you a bit of a review and to let you know what I actually think about it. Okay, so it says that it's 7 products in one. It's a full coverage foundation. It's got SPF 50 in it. It's a brightening colour corrector. It's a hydrating anti-aging serum. It pore minimises as a primer. So it's a pore minimising primer. It's a dark spot corrector. And it's a moisturising day cream. I mean, this sounds too good to be true. And I always live by the motto, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. But do you know what? I will cast that to one side because... oh, that's not the front. I mean, how embarrassing was that, really? My skin is oily. I'm struggling a lot right now with hormonal acne. I also have aging skin. I've got fine lines. I've got pores. I've got it all going on and none of the good stuff, sadly. I mean, really. So as you can see, my skin is quite breaky outy right now. So it comes in this fabulous tube and I'm liking it a lot. It's got a little pumpity pump 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 at the end. Don't we all love a little pumpity pump pump pump? Let's just pump away. I mean, really, I hope this shade is okay. By the way, I have already like pumped a little bit out on my hand, and this has the most beautiful smell. It smells citrusy, of like fresh lemons. I could close my eyes and be in a lemon farm in Tuscany. A glass of cool Chardonnay in my hand. I don't drink, by the way, but I feel like that's the image that is in my head when I smell this. So how do I apply this? I mean, really. By the way, this is cruelty-free and paraben-free, and it's been developed with plastic surgeons and dermatologists. Oh, yes. Apply 1 to 2 pumps. How many pumps did I do? I have no idea. 1 million? Probably. Using your favourite It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe brush. I don't have one of those, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I have a cheap-ass fake from AliExpress, which I'm probably going to be using. It just says, can be used as your moisturiser, anti-aging serum, concealer, foundation, sunscreen, based on your coverage needs. Well, I think we'll all agree my coverage needs are very full right now. I mean, really. For best results, apply a smooth, even layer to your face, neck, and décolleté. A bit of décolleté action. I mean, okay, well, my décolleté is covered right now. So I think that would be a waste pump of product. So, I mean, how am I even going to do this? Oh, my gosh. I am so excited right now. So I'm just going to go like, I don't know. I mean, it feels quite thick. It's not falling, you know, off my hand. I'm just going to kind of dot, 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 dot. I mean, I'm going to put a bit more on dot, 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 dot. And because it recommended using, it recommended using their own brush. I don't have their own brush. I'm going to go ahead and use this stippling brush. This is fake. It's a fake Zoeva from AliExpress. Okay, so this straight away looks a little bit yellowy undertoned. As I said, I was torn between fair and light, and should I have gone for the light maybe? That could have been more of a neutral tone potentially, but do you know what? This has a lot of coverage to it. Sorry, I'm just talking it as I'm seeing it at the moment, which is resulting in lots of garbled gobbledygook. By the way, this is a disaster situation right now. I've been applying, oh, the smell is delicious. I can smell the lemons. That is certainly not offending me. So this is going on extremely beautifully. I mean, I'm not having to really do much and it's just kind of melting into my skin. Okay. By the way, disaster zone here. This is like the spot that will never give up. I mean, I've put so much salicylic acid on it at this point and it's still there. I mean, it's fighting its cause. I mean, really, I put way too much on my forehead. Can you see it's quite yellow toned? I'm hoping that that is going to kind of diminish maybe at some point, but oh well. I mean, oh well, what can you do? Live and let live is what I say. Oh, do 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 do. Da ba 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. If you kind of compare it to this side, it has, let's have a look here. You know, the problem is sometimes, you know, when a product is completely overhyped and then you've got such high expectations. So I would say this side is kind of completed. It feels like I would definitely have to set this because can you see? I just kind of swiped my finger down there and it's kind of disrupted it a little bit. So yeah, I do feel like I'm going to have to set this bad boy down, but I mean, I would do that with any foundation anyway. I do feel like it's made my skin look very smooth. It's taken away a lot of the redness, if you can see, because believe me, I have a lot of redness. I've also got a lot of texture in my skin right now, and I'm actually really liking the effect. It's not accentuated my pores, it's not completely hidden them, but you know, my expectations can't be too unrealistic, let's face it. So okay, I mean, I'm liking the fact that it's not like matte. It's given my skin a nice kind of healthy like radiance and a bit of a glow to it. Oh yeah, she's loving it, and I feel like the shade is actually kind of perfect. Would you agree? I don't know. I'm just liking it in general right now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other side of my face. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and use a beauty blender just because I do tend to use beauty blenders day to day. So I'm just wasting all of my Fix Plus on it because I'm too lazy to go to the bathroom to wet it. So I've just wasted like £1 million of Fix Plus, but oh well, what can you do? I'm just putting another pump on because the two pumps covered this side of my face, but I didn't really have enough left to complete the other side. So I'm bashing this on, bash, bash, bash. Okay, so already I can definitely see that it's kind of soaking up a lot more of the product, which, I mean, that's standard for a beauty sponge. They like to eat product, they get hungry, and they say, do you know what, I'm going to eat all of your product. Right, I think I'm going to move back to the brush actually, because I just kind of feel like this isn't giving me the same amount of coverage, you know. Oh, by the way, it smells divine. It smells absolutely gorgeous right now. Okay, so I went ahead and just kind of set my face and did a little bit of contour. I was going to put blush and highlight on, but then I thought, whoa back, ANWEN, whoa back, because I wanted you to actually see how the product looks without any additional kind of glowiness or colour. Just, you know, I thought that might be helpful to you. By the way, didn't blend in my contour. Excellent situation, but I'm really loving this. I can't wait to test this out over the next few days. I'll be able to come back and tell you what I think, but so far so good. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about at this stage is that this may be a little bit oily. Like, I just feel like it may get a little bit oily, you know what I mean? But it's probably too early to say. We'll be back shortly with my updates. Also, this one has a lot to compare to because I just came off the back of doing my e.l.f. Flawless foundation review, and I really fell in love with this foundation. I've been wearing this for the past week and this was £7.50. So this has a lot to live up to, you know, to take me away from my lover right now. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I will see you in a few days time with my final thoughts. Bye-bye. Okay, so I have tested out the CC cream on 3 or 4 occasions now. I'm so sad to say it just isn't for me. I'm kind of struggling to articulate exactly why I don't like it, which is making me feel like a very poor reviewer at this point. Ultimately doesn't hold up well on my oily skin. The moment that I kind of apply this, it feels kind of unset, and even after I kind of powder the life out of it, it still will find a way to kind of seep into fine lines. And for a product that claims to be anti-aging, for me this really didn't offer anything in the way of, you know, reversing back the years on my face. It's really sad because I think at the beginning of the video you could really see how excited I was to try this. I'd heard so many like positive reviews, and kind of as I've been trying it, I've been watching other people's reviews. I've just been trying to, you know, see, is there something that I've been doing wrong? I've applied it with a beauty blender, with a brush. I've set it to within an inch of its life. I mean, I have gone through so much of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the past few days, and I've really wanted to like this. Like, usually I would give up on like a foundation so quickly, but with this I was just desperate for it to work. I love the idea of it being full coverage, but then also having so many other benefits. It's a tough one as well because I think that the majority of people do tend to like this product. It works for the vast majority of people. So I feel like maybe I'm in a minority here. I have a spot on my chin that is currently going for world domination. So I mean, it's a tragic situation. As I said at the beginning of the video, my skin is going through some really rough times right now. So it's definitely not in its, you know, best condition, and I think that any foundation would struggle. You know, with my skin at the moment, I'm just not enjoying my skin in general at the moment. But I've had this CC cream on for about 7 or 8 hours at this point. I feel like it's all but disappeared. I mean, I'm not going to mention my chin area because I put a vat of salicylic acid on there so it's dry, and let's just not think about the chin right now. But for the rest of the face, it's kind of all disappeared. I've not touched it up throughout the day, but I set this down. Believe me, I baked, and I never bake. So I mean, I baked so much this morning that Jamie Oliver phoned me up and said, "ANWEN, I really want you to come and be my sous chef in my new restaurant in Manchester." And I said, "Oh well, Jamie, I would love to, but I have to refuse your offer." I mean, really, that was a true story, 100% true story. Oh, it's so sad. But this, it just does not last on my skin. I don't like the feel of it. It certainly does not feel weightless. It feels kind of unset. It feels heavy. And I just love the idea of this, but in reality, for me, it just doesn't seem to do anything good. I paid £30 for this, so I will definitely be mixing it in with other foundations, or maybe just on a day where I don't really care about my skin and how it looks, I'll just put it on then. I mean, really. I'm just going to wrap this up right now with saying that I think if you've got dry skin, this would possibly work really well. For me, it's a no. It's really sad. I was really excited about this. And I'm really glad that I had the chance to try it. Like, I'm so pleased. But it's a no. It's a no. It is a no for me. I feel like this review just is irrelevant and probably not that helpful whatsoever. But I can't really do anything about that. I'm like, okay, what can I do to jazz it up a bit? I can't really jazz it up. There's nothing she could do. I could do a dance like, it up, jazz it up. It Cosmetics CC cream. It's not a BB, it's CC. It didn't work for me, but that doesn't mean it won't look a fabulous situation on your face. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. She's still here, don't worry, she's not gone anywhere. Bum, 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 bum. Jazzing it up, twerking. Oh, there's my neighbour. Oh, 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 the sit down of shame when your neighbour sees you twerking on the bed. I mean, really. I hope that jazzed up the review a little bit. I'm going to go now. I hope you're having a lovely day whatever it is you're doing. I'll be really interested to know, have you tried this? Did it work for you? I'm sure it did, because everyone seems to be loving this. Anyway, let me know. Let me know. I'm really keen to know your thoughts, as always. I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really sorry about the cringy dance at the end. I just felt like I needed to do something, you know, something just to jazz it up a little bit, bring the positivity back into the room. I mean, really, with my spot taking over the world. Taking over the world. My spot is so big, it could have its own YouTube channel at this point. I mean, really. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye.